Hi, my name is Professor Kimberly Lamarck Orman, and it's my pleasure to talk to you today about business cards. So, a business card is your personal brand when you're not around. It's something that you leave a person with in the hopes that you can continue a conversation with them. The first thing you want to decide is whether or not you want to piggyback on Fordham's brand or whether you want to create your own brand, right? So the traditional business card for Fordham, right? This is the traditional card. And so you can either choose this card or you could choose something that looks similar to it or not necessarily even similar to it, but Fordham's name would be larger than yours. So the benefits to that is that Fordham has an established brand that perhaps at this time you don't have. And so you have the opportunity to piggyback on Fordham's brand, and that can open doors for you. So I highly recommend that. So if you don't go for the traditional Fordham card, you might want to go for something like this, which is a two-tone card that utilizes Fordham's crest. The thing about business cards are they're touchy-feely. So when you touch this particular crest, it's raised, and the cardstock itself is not thin. This represents you and your brand as well. So if you're going to print your own card, make sure that this cardstock is quality. That's a definite. So you could do that two-tone, or you could do maybe this type of two-tone, right? All piggybacking on Fordham. And then also there's some other creative types that you could do, like this card that actually transfers into this card, which is like a see-through card. So although this might get a lot of attention, though it's going to be very hard for people to make notes on it. So you want to also consider that as well. So if you don't want to use the Fordham brand per se, you might want to put out the type of brand that you are. And so for instance, if you're in music, you might choose a template like this, where it has the microphone on the front and the music cables on the back. So double-sided cards are very popular as well. So think about that. Or you could use the skyline of Fordham, of New York, and then Fordham's crest on the back. So the options go on and on. Color also is important. So you could use a red card with white type with Fordham on the back as well. The other thing you might want to consider is size. If you want to use a half card vertically or a half card horizontally, double-sided. So you can think about that as well. And the last thing to think about is whether or not you would like to have the card in 2 languages. If you are going to be stationed overseas somewhere, you definitely want to consider it. This card is from Dubai, and on the front it's in English, and on the back it's in Arabic. So once you decide your design, you want to find a place to print it. So if you're doing the traditional Fordham card, then you would print it here at Fordham. But if you're doing your own design, then you want to consider like Vistaprints or Uprint, because they have really reasonable rates. And they have a lot of other templates you could look at as well. So when you have your design and you have your cards, the first thing you want to do is protect them. Put them in a business card holder, because I can guarantee you if you put them in your wallet, they're going to get all ratty on the edges. And when you pull them out to give them to someone, that's going to be a poor reflection on you, and you don't want that. So get a business card holder and put your cards in the business card holder. Okay? So when to give your business cards? When you go on an interview, you give your business cards at the end. And politely ask, may I give you my business card? Don't just put it out there and expect that someone's going to take it. And then you could also ask, may I have yours? Business cards are about continuing the conversation. So do them, distribute them at the end. When you receive a business card, make sure that you follow up with that person either in 24 or 48 hours max, so that they don't forget who you are and you are on the right road to building a strong relationship. So the thing to remember about business cards is take them with you everywhere. You never know when it's an opportunity to continue the conversation. And business cards are no good if you leave them in your desk. Thanks for watching GabelliVision. I'm Professor Lamar Gorman.